Soul Garden. Live, love, be.
Good morning. From my smartphone to yours, I'm Caston Love. Here from the Serious Joy Garden Studios in Costa Mesa, California. This is your Monday Namaste Today. Good morning and namaste, and welcome to Namaste Today. I'm your host and spiritual life coach, Christopher Witecki. My modality is psychic astrology, and my personal mission is to unite the light in my heart and help others unite the light in theirs. This webisode is back to Monday, April 18th, 2016, and over the weekend, the Great Human Walk has now reached step 29, ARIES. Hello, friend. Thank you so much for logging in, and thank you so much for starting your day with me. I very much appreciate it, and I am grateful to be of soul service. I'm grateful to be on a new path. Over the weekend, the human walk, sometimes known as the human race, was making decisions, a very quiet, private decision, about where you want to put your willpower and where you don't want to put your willpower. So today, I'll just say right now, just in the before I go into meditation and see what comes up spiritually to talk about, I will say that you will be tested. You'll be tested on this decision. The test is just the architecture of incarnation, the way things kind of work out, because it's just when you're going on a certain path and you're manifesting, and all of a sudden you switch gears. You have to go over the wave of your old energy to get into the groove of your new energy. And so today is that day where you're going to go over the wake. You're either, going over the wake, your old wake, or, if you stay in the same path that you're on, there's a lot of energy that comes behind you, and your spiritual boat still kind of goes through a bit of a tipping. So hang on, kids. Hang on, batten down the hatches, so to speak, spiritually, and stay in your heart and protect yourself today. All right, that said, I'm going to go into my little 3 breaths here. Take 3 breaths, talk to my guides, and speak to you right now with a megascope. Something that is for the masses, but also is kind of channeling and designed to speak to the people who are watching. All right, so the first thing that really comes up today is kind of how I started, which is a test of reality. Today your reality will be tested, and that has to do with many factors going on at the same time. For the one, we're at the very cutting edge final degree of ARIES, and so today this is the final test of action behavior. In some cases, this is the final test of reaction and not reacting, In some cases, the proper action is to not react, all right? It's all kind of how you play your ego willpower chess game today, and recognize that everyone on earth is playing that game. So the wise soul will step back and wait for the right moment to make their move. So on the one hand, it is a test of character, but I just want to say right now that the philosophy is it's all good, it's okay. At this point, anyone who even tries to change their life and ascend higher is a remarkable human being, and should be grateful in that they have the courage and strength and willingness to take that step now. So be very proud if you're taking a step. And if you screw up, oh well. It's just like an Olympic ice skater was trying to do a cool trick on the ice and couldn't pull it off. Cool. It was a mistake, never a mistake, right? So I think that attitude has to be in play today in your heart. I think you have to keep a non-judgmental, it's okay no matter what happens. And that is really to get the best out of you. And your performance, and that is also to, of course, not skew your path with judgment at this little tested hour. But the other area today that I predict is going to get under your skin are all the details, and this is something that is basically a combined icky sticky. On the one hand, I think you know that life will change and grow and populate and be full of surprises at any time. So we shouldn't get too icky sticky to too many things. But I want to say that, and we are at a place now. You are at a place now where it's time to decide where you're going to grow your thing. So, you might feel that you're at an icky sticky spot in your story. But what the psychic astrology tells me is that really, if you listen to yourself on a deep level, any anxiety is simply a worry of letting yourself down. And you won't. All right? That's what strength is about. Strength is about convincing yourself, knowing where you feel icky sticky, knowing where you feel maybe sensitive, and also reminding and affirming yourself that you won't let yourself down. You haven't before, maybe those couple times, but that's okay. Again, it's okay. So when the mind brings up stuff like that, and you're not going to in this final hour, okay? As your sensei will tell you that it doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is what you make matter, okay? And so only make matter what really matters, and that will be the smoothest ride, all right? But today, it is the final touch. It is putting the cherry on top of a character that we want to put into motion. And this is also a moment where we will now, with this in motion, go back for nearly 6 weeks now and implement and put into all the departments of character this particular action. So if anything, today is a symbolic day for your uniting kingdom or queendom in your heart. This is a symbolic day. The way you respond, the way you act, what you put into motion is like telling the rest of your soul, hey, this is how it's going to be. Now, in the astrology, that's definitely the case. Literally, the moon in Virgo is grand trining in Earth. And so this is bringing a unification of what is going to manifest. And underneath that is another a trine that was set with intention over the weekend of passion and fire. So literally, today is the final degree of telling the universe with your feelings and your actions. Your actions speak louder than your words today. Your feelings speak even louder. Okay? With your feelings that you allow to be in, with the actions that you serve, we are setting a major cause ripple that is going to create huge effect this year. And in essence, Mars is retrograding at this moment. And so it's the universe going, and scene, let's rebuild and let's go. And it's kind of funny, although we just spent a whole month looking at character and ego, we'll now spend 6 weeks, like I said, redefining it, rebuilding it, reconstructing it. Now, that said, choose wisely, but don't worry. Tomorrow we build construction on the new reality and what we want to come into life. And there's, everything you be in a given day is what will come the next day. So if you don't be it right today, you can always be it right tomorrow. All right, my friends, thank you so much for this opportunity in front of you. If you'd like to get the full fidelity of my spiritual life coaching, give it a try. Come on down to stepº29 and you'll have details about the new services and the complimentary videos and things that we now offer. It's going to open up. It's going to be fun, and I'd love for you to join in our joy. Remember out there that I love you. Until then, live, love, be.